jumping into game number 2 here on Foundation. Looks like the players are going to be loading in. Of course, for those of you guys who tuned in yesterday, you did see Splyce go up against Team Envious for our last match of the night. A lot of people were hoping that Splyce, maybe this would be the event. This would be where they break into the top 6, top 4 elite. Splyce, not the showing they wanted against Team Envious. They lost that one, I believe, a 7-1, 7-3 round count. Looking to bounce back here against Panda Gaming. We're going to be jumping right into the gameplay. Foundation, map number 2. We're going to kick it off with Zerpting, none other than the Slayer himself. Coming from North Dakota, Zerpting, his first event, looking to make a name for himself. And sure, he's surely done that already as an individual. On board with him. Going to get his active, looking to make a push here towards the middle of the map, but the setup from Splyce is going to be too strong. He's going to back out, reset, and he's actually going to rotate over to his home hill. And I like that call right there by Panda Gaming. Hey, they recognize maybe there's nothing in the middle for us. Let's rotate this up top. Let's push the away hill. But it looks like Splyce saw it coming. Splyce is able to rotate back and hold on with a nice line of defense at their home hill. And it looks like Splyce holds control here of the initials. Here comes the push, though. A team kill is going to come in. Big fights for the B hill in the open area right now. Looks like Witchy's going to get one. He's going to get the revive on his teammate. Under a lot of pressure, though. The communication is surely picking up. I'm sure you guys can hear that on the Splyce side. They are definitely known for their communication here, as it's going to be Splyce, actually, that has to back out and reset. So a great push right there from Panda Gaming. They gain control of the B hill. And now it is all in the hands of Splyce to see how they decide to play this. It looks like Splyce is going to do the same exact thing. They're pushing towards the middle of the map. That is the open area. On board with Identivs now. 2 kills to his name. He has 2 smokes in his hands. He's going to throw both of those. Going to go for a break. Smart decision by Identivs. Gets that break. Also going to secure a cap here. And a 3-cap opportunity is coming in for Splyce. Can they secure it? Yes, they do. A good first round by Splyce. They go up 1-0, and they're starting to get hyped on their side of the map. What a back-and-forth round that was. You saw Splyce win the initial fight. They had a great setup. Panda Gaming felt a little bit pinched in the middle of the map. They rotated high side, tried pushing the away hill. That wasn't there. They rotated back to the low side, pushed to the B hill, was able to regain control, and just like that, in the blink of an eye, Splyce did the same thing back to them, but this time was able to get 3 hill control and win the round because they pushed both B hill and the away hill at the same time. Very well played by Splyce in that scenario. Jumping into round number 2 here. Let's see what we're going to see for initials. Last round, it was Splyce that did win the initial fights. Let's see if Panda Gaming can come out with a stronger initial here in this one. On board right now with Witchy. Lancer out, a little bit of a stalemate low side. Witchy's going to take out a shotgun. He's going to be pushing middle, trying to help out his teammates. Going to fake middle and actually turn back. And here comes the push from Witchy. He's going to get hit really hard. Going to have to back out and reset. 1-versus-1 opportunity. He gets shut down and taken out. And just like that, Splyce says, get out of here. This is my house. As Splyce with a very good initial round. All up to Flamesy. The last member alive for this team. He is going to be able to just post up in the nest on high side, get his health back. His teammates will be spawning up, and they'll be living to fight another day here. Same situation as last round. Let's see what Panda Gaming decides to do here for the break. Are they going to push B hill again, or will they go for away hills? Looks like they're opting for the B hill push. No major moves just yet. You see the X-ray vision on your screen where Splyce is exactly sitting. Look at the movement from Flamesy. This man, I will never forget playing against him. Right, the first day Gears of War 4 came out in a ranked match and saying, this kid's going to be a star one day. I mean, he is unbelievable. His movement is on point. Now on board with Adverse of Splyce. Looks like Splyce going to lose control of that B hill. Big fight going down for the B hill. Meanwhile, on the C side of the map, it's going to be a push coming in from Panda Gaming. On board is Zerpting. He's going to hit one shot. Going to be full Reddit here. Needs to make something happen. He gets shut down going for an up A. Reinforcements come in from Panda, but it's going to be Splyce that shuts down all of those reinforcements. The revive comes in, and look at the teamwork from Splyce. The bait and switch, and the revive is going to come in from Choche. Very well played right there, and now Splyce realizes we have a numbers advantage. They're going to try and take that to at least gain control of the B hill. Looks like they're going to do exactly that. However, they have to be careful. Choche is fending off a push from Splyce in the middle of the map. On board now with Chaos. Chaos, the new member of this team, coming from Puerto Rico. The rest of Splyce, of course, all coming from Mexico. He's going to be playing the wide side of this map. Not often you see this area of the map utilized in the first half of the game, but it is a very good opportunity, good flank route in a nice porous area towards the middle of the map here. Looks like Panda Gaming has not been able to get control of this round just yet. And the score being 150 to 100, that's a big deficit. They're going to need at least a 2-cap and to put pressure on the 3-cap to win this round. The revive chains come in. Look at the Splyce team fire. That's exactly what you love to see from Splyce. One of their biggest criticisms is that they always have shotguns out. They're such a shotgun, Nasher-heavy team. I like the decision to back out with Lancers right there and force Panda into their right hand. Smart decision by Splyce. Good team fire shown by them, and it looks like they're going to hold on to control here. Double caps coming in. Here comes the smoke grenade. Fight ultimately about to ensue. On board of Choche. Big 1 versus 1. Make that a 1 versus 3. He's about to be fighting an army. He gets taken out and shut down by Panda. Panda realizes they need a 3-cap. They only have about 20 seconds left to make it happen. They're going to be pushing A and C hills right now, but he's going to get flanked, actually. A huge flank that comes in. I believe that's from Identives. Yes, it is. And who is it? None other than Identives. He's going to be alone at the B hill, all up to Identives to save this round. His teammates will be spawning soon. He needs so much help right now. He's going to get taken out. Can Panda Gaming do it? Splyce had this round. Their name was written all over it. And here you go. Zerpting with the huge double kill. And Panda Gaming is still finding a way to stay relevant and stay alive in this round. It all comes down to the C Hill fight, these last couple kills. On board of the Vexies from Chicago. Can he do it? No, he gets shut down. C Hill still not capped, but slowly and surely, Panda Gaming is getting their points back on the board here. It's going to be 200 to 185. Splyce is going to cap a hill. They're able to hang on, and it looks like they will secure this round. Yes, they do. And Splyce hangs on by a thread, and they're going to make sure that it's heard. Look at the hype, the reaction from this Splyce squad. They're up 2-0 right now. And Rocher, the man, former player of this team, now stepped back as the coach of this squad. He is joining in on the trash talk, trying to get in the heads of these young players on the Panda Gaming side. This crowd here has been absolutely insane. It is packed in the featured station area so far in Atlantic City. What an event this has been. At the Caesars Atlantic Hotel and Casino, an amazing venue, a beautiful venue, and of course the gameplay has followed. We'll be jumping in to round number 3. A close round right there, but ultimately it's really been Splyce that's been controlling Foundation so far. We'll see if they can keep the momentum up. Keep in mind, Panda had a slower start to map 1, and then when they got going, they won 4 straight rounds. We'll see if Panda can do it again. Panda, such an up and down team. Their highs are incredibly high, but their lows, as we saw against Ghost Gaming, they lost 14-3 in rounds. And that's just kind of part of this being their first event as a team. Zerpting with a big 1v1 over Adverse. On board with Chaos right now. Be a 1 versus 1 here. Chaos going up against Zerpting. Zerpting is full red right now. Can he find a way to make this happen? No. The cross is going to come in somehow. Zerpting is still alive. Finally, he's going to get taken out by Chaos. Still on board with Chaos. And Splyce right now up in points, 25-4 in this one. Here comes the Lancer fire from Splyce. Beautiful. I'm noticing a different Splyce this match right now. They are using their Lancers. They are team firing. They are playing together. It's not just shotguns out, running at people. It's really more methodical and strategic gameplay from the Splyce squad on map number 2. Overhead map's going to show you B Hill. It's going to be the Splyce winning that fight down by the B Hill. They're going to take B Hill control, so that's going to give them A and C Hill control here. And that's what's so interesting about Foundation. It's kind of it's a constant triangle rotation. You're consistently moving from A, down low to B, over to C, and as long as you're holding 2 of those 3 hills, you're in a good spot. Of course, the 3-cap opportunity is always there as well. On board now with Godfections over by the statue side, and then switch over to Identives as a big fight is about to go down. Lancer Cross comes in from Splyce. Shotguns out from Panda Gaming. On board with Identives. Oh my gosh, Identives is going to get counter-mantled, but they still are going to both survive that. What an unbelievable display of skill right there. If you're new to Gears of War, a mantle kick is usually an instant kill. However, you have less than a second to counter that. And that's exactly, I think, what Zerpting did right there. Both players survived. And then it goes to show the reaction times of these players. On board right now with Flamesy. Flamesy, 8 kills to his name. He's going to get shut down by Choche, the captain of Splyce. Witchy, meanwhile, going to back out and reset. They realize, hey, we have A and C hill control. Let's hold this 2-cap. It's going to be tough to do, though. Splyce is pushing for A hill right now. Pistol out from Adverse. And this is a man I've been very impressed with this event. Adverse stepped up in a major way. Here comes a fight. Oh, my goodness. That's the Vexies with a huge double kill. The crowd reacts to that one. On board of the Vexies right now. Can he make it a triple? 1 versus 1 situation. He needs to be quick because members of Splyce will be spawning. And look at Choche on the run. Vexi's on a prowl. Choche's going to turn on him and comes out on top with that kill. Now, Choche going up against Witchy in a 1 versus 1 situation for A-Hill control. He doesn't have a lot of time here as the clock is ticking and Panda is regaining the point lead here in this one. Witchy's going to back on a reset. Not sure what he sees. Perhaps he got a communication from his teammates. The B-Hill is where the fight's going to be. Oh, smart play right there by Witchy. He fakes and turns around on, I believe that was Chaos. And he gets an M-bar as a result. 3-cap coming in from Splyce, though. They should be able to secure this one. Witchy not in a position to stop it. I don't know if anyone on Panda is. And no, the A-Hill is going to be broken. What a hectic round this has been. So much fun to watch. And it's going to be Splyce that comes out with 2 big kills right now. They have control. 190 to 168. And Panda Gaming is not gaining time here in this one. It's all Splyce. We're going to need a break on A-Hill. It's going to be Godfectious trying to get that break. He gets shut down, I believe, by Chaos. And Splyce is going to do it. They're going to secure a round number 3 here. Beautiful play right there by Splyce. They go up 3-0. And they're rolling. They lost map number 1, 7-4. But it's been really all Splyce here in map number 2. They're winning their initial fights. They've been rotating very well as a team and shooting for each other well as a team. And ultimately, Splyce has been dominating the second map here, trying to force a game number 3 down 1-0 against Panda Gaming. Great gameplay so far. Let's jump right back into it. Weapon placement decision to be made. It's going to be up to Panda. Looks like they're hovering over a torque bow mid-map right now, but they're talking it over as a team. See if they stick with it. Keep in mind, folks, the losing team in a round of escalation gets to place a weapon where they want on their map and of their choosing. Looks like it's going to be frags that replace middle of the map here. One of the beautiful twists of escalation, of course. And for those of you guys that are new to Gears of War 4 Esports, Escalation, of course, the premier esports game mode in Gears of War 4. First to 7 rounds wins. Each round is 3 rings. Capture rings to get points. First to 210 points wins the round, or you can win a round by securing a triple cap domination. On board now with Idenivs, who has 10 kills and 5 downs right now, has stepped up here in this match against Panda. Ooh, it's going to be a couple kills picked up from the Splyce squad here. Zerpting does have frags in his hands. He's going to be pushing. He's going to go down, actually, but nades are out. And look at Idenivs baiting the grenade there. Smart play by Idenivs, heads-up play, and now Splyce controls the tempo. They should, in this round, keep in mind, it is round number 4, so every round your player respawn timers increase by 2 seconds. So this is 16-second respawn timers. Splyce should be able to secure a 3-cap here after getting another wave of kills. Looks like Splyce is going to hold the 2-cap setup instead. On board right now with Idenivs. He still controls the M-bar. Strong M-bar player, known for his power weapon play, especially with that weapon. Splyce very content right now, holding the 2-cap and just gaining more points and outlasting their teammates up, or their opponents, sorry, up 75-45 right now. Oh, Splyce, no, don't do it. He hits him with the 1-shot. Shotgun's going to come out. All he needs to do is connect for 1 shot. He's going to do exactly that. Smart play right there by Idenivs. He's going to secure the kill with the kick to the face, but B-Hill push was secured. Idenivs going to hit the 1-shot. He did not prevent the capture, and there comes the headshot from Idenivs. He has not missed a shot with this M-bar yet. At least body shots and the headshot right there. 2-cap is in for Panda, so they're going to be slowly diminishing this deficit that they have. And actually, it's going to be Splyce, as soon as I say that, that regains control of the B-Hill. 110-93, a close round number 4. Here comes the push from Panda Gaming. They're going to look to get some kills here on the high side. Micho's going to be picked up by Zerpting. He's going to take a shotgun out. Can he do it? No, he's going to get shut down. Actually, wow. Dezenai, looks like it was a 2-for-1, but actually it was a team kill on Zerpting. And a nice turn of events for Splyce here as they really continue to dominate this entire map, playing very well as a team. Finally, Splyce is going to put some pressure on the 3-cap. Smart decision right there. At least get the break and back out. That's exactly what Dezenai's going to do. He's going to miss his first shot, misses his second, and he's going to get taken out as a result here. So Panda Gaming down significantly, 180 to 130, 50-point differential. They're going to need to get a 3-cap that is Panda in order to bring themselves back into this round here. can feel the pressure building for this Panda squad. So much pressure on the line, so many eyes on them. They've performed online for so many weeks in the past couple of months. And the big question is, can they do it? Can they perform on LAN, or are they just online players? Looks like they're actually going to be trying to silence the haters here. Huge kills, though. Actually, no, by Splyce. Splyce is going to come out on top 4 rounds to 0 over Panda. And this is a different Panda squad that I am seeing right now, completely deflated to my left here. Whereas last map, they were getting up, they were talking trash, they were hyping each other up here. This Panda squad, I'm looking, doesn't really have a coach behind them to kind of keep them in the game. And a little bit inexperienced, perhaps, is a criticism of this Panda Gaming young squad. But nonetheless, a great performance so far from them over Splyce. They lead in map count 1-0. By the looks of it, we will be going into a game number 3 here in this Hype Side Station matchup. Jumping back into the gameplay here. Weapon placement, looking like it's going to be low side. And we actually are going to not able to see what the weapon is just yet. But as soon as we catch that action, we'll be sure to let you guys know. Look at the stats right now. 4 members of Splyce with 10 kills or above. Opening strategy. Looks like we're going to see, I think it was slightly similar strategies from both teams. 1 versus 1 down low, that's Dezenide, who's actually going to get flanked. Did not expect that coming. Blindsided by Zerpting. Heads up play, the communication didn't come in. Adver's going to get taken up by Zerpting. This man is doing everything he can to bring his team back in. It's actually going to be a long shot low side. Not often you see that sniper placed in the cave down low. Obviously, there's not many angles you can have with it from that spot. And here you go, Panda with a strong round, a strong opening, and there comes the headshot from Zerpting, and he's going to make sure that they can hear it. Finally, Panda gets a point on the board, and there is the hype we're talking about. Flamesy getting up and getting his teammates hyped, trying to get them back into this game. We saw them do it last map. They won 4 straight rounds. Can they do it again here in map number 2? You guys see the beautiful crowd here behind us at Atlantic City. And now it's actually an interesting opportunity. Splyce had an opportunity to place a weapon. Looks like they placed the blocked out a weapon on the low side. Yeah, I got my man Guy Blaze here.
It's your boy Guy Blaze coming at you live. What it do, stream? What it do? Fallout. This is a crazy matchup right here. If Panda Gaming wins this one, they can force a 3-way tie possibly.
Panda looking to beat Splyce here. 3-way tie in this group would be insane.
No, it really would be insane. You look at this and you actually have 3 of the open bracket teams have the possibility of going into the winner's side of the bracket. We're going to have that match against, Pedro, Juan, Jose out there. Those guys got a possibility of coming out first in their group as well. Also, Illicit, all right? Those guys have beat E6, I want to say, 4 of the last 6 times that they played them in the 2K, so it's going to be pretty interesting.
And do you have a score update on that match by any chance? I know it was a close one.
Just starting, I believe.
Just starting. Okay. Good to know. Just starting. We'll get you guys updates on that one. We're going to jump into some little dual comm action going on. My man Blaze joining me here from the featured station. Looks like we're going to be on board with Godfections right now on the high side. So far, it's been all Splyce here, but Panda winning a round last round. Looks like they're trying to bounce back.
You know what? So far, this has been good right here, but as you're going to see, a bunch of action actually going to be going down right here towards mid-map Godfections. He's going to have to eye down this hill right there. Soon his team is going to possibly need this, and they got to actually push in. He's going to actually get one, looking for a second one. He hit a good shot. The question is, can he clean it up right now, John?
Looks like he's actually going to, remember, Splyce going to retreat and back out. That's chaos. Godfections going to cap that hill, but Splyce does hold the 2 cap right now. Godfections putting so much pain in the side of Splyce on their side of the map. He's finally going to get shut down by chaos. And it looks like Splyce regaining control here in this one.
Yes, they are here. Now, Splyce, they just need to regain their composures. You know what? So far, it looks like they're getting back into their flow right now, especially after tomorrow. They're going to be taking another round here, going off 5-1. They're finally finding their flow. They took that loss against Envious yesterday, but they're still trying to come out at least second in this pool here.
I mean, they're not in a bad spot at all, man. They beat Ghost Gaming pretty decisively as well as Envious did. So, it's interesting what's happened in this group, and it goes to show how momentum-based Gears is, right? Splyce beats Ghost Gaming, but Panda loses to Ghost Gaming, and now Splyce actually down 1-0 in maps against the Panda squad.
Yeah, this is going to be a big game right in the game. I tweeted out last night. Watch out for them. And I'm actually happy that they're getting some camera time right here because this man Zerpting is insane. I actually took an L to him in an online tournament, and this man will, between him and Vex, he's got affections, the whole squad. These kids are young, that young.
Yeah, without a doubt. looking to make a name for themselves. Their first event. And it goes to show, man, every top player in this game has come from being that online warrior. There's a certain formula that works as you are kind of working your way up to being a top player in Gears. And the Panda squad has it. They have a lot of potential, a lot of promise, and a lot of hope. On board now with Flamesy. My man Blaze is going to hop away here as he's getting snatched up to get ready to commentate the next few matches. Meanwhile, it's going to be the second half here, as noticed. 2-cap is going to be in the hands of Panda Gaming. Yeah, I got my man Praise here.
What's going on, fellas?
We got Praise, we got Solars to my left. Everyone tuning in and enjoying the gameplay here so far. On board now with Flamesy. Flamesy with 11 kills here. 2-cap again, still in control of Panda. A Splyce push is about to ensue, but look at that. Very sneaky. Panda's actually going to sneak through the middle map, pushing for that E-hill. I don't know if both of them need to push that, though. You really only need one person to push for that E-hill. Looks like actually they're going to devote a lot of resources. Good rotation comes in from Flamesy. It's going to be a 1 versus 1. Big win by Flamesy right there. The rotation's going to come in now from Splyce. It's going to be a little too late, though, as a smart rotation again. Can't say it enough by Panda. Very envious-like with that rotation. Praise, I got to ask you, my man, you played against Splyce yesterday. This Splyce squad, it seems like they're always so close, but so far to kind of breaking out as a top team. What is it about their team? I mean, do you think they have what it takes to be a top team in this game?
I think they do have what it takes. I think they're a team that relies a little bit too much on individual skill. I think if they work more as a team, they'd succeed more. I think they have the skill. I think it's a matter of being in sync and kind of, like delivering that teamwork and team fire they don't really have. And they're a team that if 2 or 3 of them or even one of them aren't playing like too hot, they don't really, beat the top 4, top 5 kind of team. I think that's my opinion on it.
Good insight as always from my man Praise, voted MVP of Gears of War Ultimate Edition by his peers, considered to be one of the best players in this game of Team Envious. Praise, one more question for you. Panda Gaming Squad, are they the truth? Do they have what it takes, man, to continue to kind of rise the ranks and rise the ladder? Do you think they have it?
I think we're at a time in Gears where if you're a good team online, you're a good team, period. Like, you're just a good team, right? Like, you can't doubt a team that's good online and say that they're just, going to somehow crumble on land. I think it's just a matter of experience. Like, I mean, they're playing really good now, right? They're up 1-0 match, I heard. Well, you told me I just got here. I don't know what they're doing right now. Like, I think they'll be a good team, though. Like,
well said.
They're pretty good.
Well said. Insight from Praise, as always, and it looks like this round is going to go in the hands of Panda Gaming. They're looking to bounce their way back into this one. 5-2 right now. They're saying easy. It's not that easy. With a 3-round deficit, Zerpting getting up and getting loud for his squad. Looks like it is actually Vexy's leading the way with 18 kills to his name. Avexy's. Avexy's is tough. What do you think about Avexy's, Ribs?
He's good. He's one of those players that wall bounces way more than he needs to. But against a player that doesn't know how to time their shots, it actually works out to his favor more often than not. He's good with it. That's where he came up, was underground, wall bounce, then shoot, and then wall bounce another 5 times. But it works if you know how to do it right.
Explosive. Case in point. If not many people know this, but my man J Ribs used to cast with me all the time back in Gears of War 3. You want to hop back on the mic real quick? A little dual commentary?
Is this on stream right now? Oh, I thought you were just walking around with the mic.
You think I'm just having fun? This isn't a plastic mic. This is a real microphone. We are live.
I mean, we can commentate this match right now. I mean, both these teams seem pretty evenly matched. I mean, if Splyce could win this map, then it's 1-1. But I know Zerpting said no more rounds, so they want to win with the 2-0, right?
Exactly what they're going for. Meanwhile, Splyce says teamwork. That's exactly what you like to see from that Splyce squad. A big criticism, Praise just mentioned it, of this Splyce squad is they're too individual. They're all very good shotgun-wise, but they don't necessarily have the teamwork or what it takes. Any thoughts elaborating on that?
I mean, that just comes down to the mindset. They have to be on the same page. Like, they all know how to use the Lancer, the pistol. They just have to know when to use it and to set up their teammates with a good fight. And that's the name of teamwork. That's how it works.
Well said. Something Team Envious does very, very well. Of course, you guys put a lot of practice into that. Meanwhile, it's Splyce with the 2-cap right now. On board with Godfections. 10 kills, 7 downs. He's going to be with his teammates over that E-hill. They're looking to make an E-hill push and an E-hill break right now. It looks like they're going to be able to secure exactly that. Godfection's going to go wide right. Actually, Splyce is going to give it to them, so I'm not sure. Splyce kind of forfeiting that objective. Do they have plans to push elsewhere, you think, or what are their thoughts there?
Yeah, 100%, because you could see that they have a lot of people alive. So they gave up that E-hill, and now they have the other team's home hill. Just a classic flip of the hills. No need to fight for a hill when you could just go ahead and push a hill with numbers.
That makes sense. Classic rotation, another thing that Envious does really well. Is there like a certain secret formula? Is there a magic number? Is it 3? Is it 2? Is when you know when to rotate and kind of give up a hill? Or is it really just being on the same page as your teammates?
I mean, obviously you want to be on the same page, but yes, you have to know the numbers. When one team wants to push, you have to know exactly how many they're pushing, and that helps you make a better decision on whether you should hold or whether you should try to flip the hills and go to another hill. If they're going to send 4 people to one spot, there's no need to fight 4 people when you could just go ahead and fight 1 somewhere else and hold map control somewhere else.
For those of you guys that are just tuning in, on the mic with Ribs of Team Envious, Gears of War pro player since Gears of War 2. He's been doing it longer than most and still competing at the highest level, man. How are you guys feeling in this tournament? I mean, you think you're going to do it again? You think Mexico City all over again?
Oh, yeah. I'm very confident. I'm not trying to get too confident, but right now we know who's in front of us. We know who our projected bracket should look like, and we play these guys online all the time, and they just don't have the depth that we have with our team since we've been playing for so long, longer than any other team in Gears 4. We've been together, and it really shows when we're working together.
Before Gears of War Ultimate Edition, you guys they went back and played Gears of War 1 and were scrimming on a 10-year-old game, trying to prepare for Gears Ultimate Edition. That says a lot right there. But let's jump back into the gameplay here, and then we'll have more than enough questions for Ribs. It is 200 to 152. Looks like Splyce is going to be able to win this round with ease here. 1v1 from Chaos. He's gonna hit him with an up A, and Splyce will come out on top. 6-1 game point here, trying to force a map number 3. And it's crazy how that works, man. You see map 1, Panda Gaming won that 7-3. I mean, he was quite decisive. Splyce bounces back and is now about to win potentially 7-2, 7-3 as well. You know, what is it? Is it momentum? Is it hype? Do you think maps favor certain teams, or what is it that kind of gets teams going on certain maps?
Well, as far as I know, I think Splyce picked the first map and lost it, and then this was, Surfing, and then they picked this map. So, it's not your favorite map. It's just, momentum, how you feel, and, maybe sometimes a few kills will turn the momentum, in your favor for that whole map.
Yep. Very well said here. Map point right now for Splyce. Jumping back into the gameplay here. Let's take a look at the initial. And Ribs, I want you to break down what we're going to see for the initial fight right here.
Okay. It looks like a base from the middle. You see 2 people on each team in the middle. And this fight is actually usually the initial on both sides, on both home hills. It doesn't matter. This first fight is very important because once you win that middle control, you can decide whether you want to go for the neutral hill or whether you want to OE and go for the other team's home hill. And it looks like they're going to still fight for the neutral hill. Chaos is going to go down, and that's going to be a 5v3 advantage in favor of Panda Gaming. And now you're going to see a rotation for Zerpting. Now he's going to go help with the OE. Definitely listening to the comms of his teammates. Sees where he needs to bring those nades. And now this is a big fight for Dezenide. You can see he's kind of hiding here. If he can get at least 1 kill to help his team retake his home hill, and there he's going to get 1. He's going to get cleaned up. And I think Zerpting still has the grenades, which is very important.
Now jumping into the action. Zerpting, 19 kills. He's going to take out 1. Trying to just stay alive as long as he can. Here comes the rotation from his teammate. Zerpting hitting a beautiful back A and sending, I think that was Idenevs, into the abyss. He just claimed his soul. My man Zerpting with some disgusting gameplay right there.
And being a home hill player, I feel Dezenide, like I said, it was important for him to get 1 kill, but it looked like he had to get more than 1 kill. And he just didn't let his health regenerate enough before he tried to contest that ramp fight. But good try to him.
And what I saw was Panda Gaming won the initial. They were able to gain control, and they didn't immediately. They almost hesitated a little bit on the 3 cap. Was it because they were waiting for a second wave of spawns and they wanted to get another wave of kills before going for that 3 cap, or was there a little bit of hesitation? What do you think was the decision behind that?
We saw Zerpting's screen, and like I said, he was listening to the comms. I think he was making sure his teammates finished that fight over at E before he left them. And once he ran over towards the opposite team's home hill, you saw what he was able to do. And yeah, sometimes you do have to get that second wipe, at least 2 or 3 more kills before you actually get that 3 cap.
That's a conscious thing that Team Envious. Do you guys have a call out for that, or is it just kind of be on the same page?
Sometimes it's just play for kills, let them break. If you're saying that you're gonna let them break, then that obviously means let them break, but still fight them over in that area. But if you're saying we're playing for this, we're playing for the 3 cap, that means you stay on the hill, and at least one person gets the cap while everyone else fights around the hill.
There's the insight here now. Game point still 6-3. Looks like Envious with a strong start here. However, 1 kill is going to be picked up by a member of Panda that might be able to keep them in this a bit. And it's going to be Splyce that wins the initial fight. Big fight's going down, though. Perhaps a little over-aggressive right there from Panda. I don't know if they had a numbers advantage. And a team kill is going to come in. And there you go. Splyce actually is going to get the 3 cap and wins this one 7-3. So we see the same exact score. 7-3, 7-3. Both teams here. And we're going to be going into map number 3 between these